Welcome again. So now we are going to be continually see about the data manipulation tools. So the one of the data manipulation tools or that pandas. This pandas comes under the anaconda. So that is library file that is provided at the Python. In that pandas we are having varieties of the tools. In case we have to be import the data from the data sets or from the CSV file, and this pandas is having library files is called that is the numpy. So through by that, so numpy we can able to implement that varieties of statistical methods, and we can able to incorporate scikit-learn tools along with the pandas to import that machine learning tools like linear regression or that logistics regression, k-means and then knn. These things is also possible when we have to be incorporate with that pandas. So this pandas is working with the interface between Python and to the scikit-learn also, and it's giving that data frame sets for the data analysis. So the main features of that pandas is for data into that data into in memory, objects from the different file formats, and then so data alignments, and then so integrated handling of the missing data. So that is possible in that pandas, and then we are having one sample code on that right hand side. So how we have to be import that panda, the syntax is so simple. So import the pandas as PD. So in everywhere you want to utilize that pandas, just you have to be incorporate that PD in your variable. If I say one example, they give df equal to so pd dot data frame. So when we are talking about the data frame, we know that has to be working with the two-dimensional data sets. So in the data frame, I am defining that is the columns, and then I am extracting that the piece of information from that columns. So I can able to be make with that data frames. I can able to display and also print the data sets by using the for loop also. So these are all that possible in the pandas. And then another one data handling method is called that is the SQL alchemy. So that is one popular SQL toolkit that's in that ORM. So that is the object relational mapper. So main key features of this ORM is function based query construction, and that will support that multiple databases like SQLite, and then suppose PostgreSQL, MySQL, Oracle, and then MS SQL, Firebird, Sybase, and then other varieties of the database management systems that has been supported by that SQL alchemy. And then the datasets may be on this any kind of format. So from that format I can able to be give that unified format through by the SQL alchemy. So that will useful in order to make the certain analysis on that data. So now we have to be come into that one important parameter is called that is the data analysis. So when we have to be talk about that data analysis, that is I'm going to be work on that data. So that is that very important. So how could I work on the data? So what I am going to do with that data? So one is called I have to be work out the data with that simple certain numerical methods, concepts, or that a simple numerical analysis. So from the data, in case I am having one set of that salary in a particular attribute. In case of if I want to know, so what is that maximum salary, I can able to apply that is that maximum. In case if I am look over into that what is that minimum salary, I can able to apply that minimum. So this is possible even in that Excel sheet. In case if you are working with that SQL, that is everybody know. So select employee name from emp where sal equal to is where sal is less than certain constraints, so less than 1000 or that something, or I can able to use that function is called that is the min sal, or I can able to use that function is called that is the max sal. So this is possible in that structured query language also. Apart from that, I can able to be analyze this data through by the median, and then so first quartile, and then so third quartile. So all these mathematical methods that is useful to understand the analysis of that data. And continually we have to be see so what are all that other parameters we are going to be using that analysis of that data. So this analyzation brings that good outcome from the data set.